Peace, Gemini. Welcome aboard, Star Seeds. This is Starship 611, and I am Goddess J, your tour guide through the cosmos of consciousness. Together, we'll explore divine downloads, soul awakenings, and the truth of what the universe needs you to know right now. Buckle up, Buttercup, and let's ascend, Gemini. I already did your reading, guys. Sure did. And for some reason, it didn't upload with sound. It had sound, but it didn't upload with sound. So, I'm taking it as a sign that perhaps there's a no contact situation that may be having you up at night, or somebody up at night. Maybe what is really happening, because if you notice, the title of this reading is the 3 a.m. call. So perhaps this is Spirit's way of teaching you some valuable lessons, because 3 o'clock, 3 a.m., that is no random hour. There is no coincidence on you being woken up at 3 a.m. I want you to do your homework, Gemini, because there are brain waves that, different brain waves that we experience while we are asleep. And I don't remember which one it is. I think it's the theta, Theta, that has to do with the absorption of your subconscious. Yeah, how you absorb information. And so it's either that or the delta. I can't remember. Look it up, because at that time, that is when your brain is more susceptible to learning information, learning new things. And it is what people call the witching hour. So, combine that with Spirit speaking to you. You're getting some valuable downloads at that time. If you are awake at that time for any reason, you got to use the bathroom. You just wake up, you had a nightmare, you got a night shift at that time, whatever it is, why, there's a reason why, all right? So we're going to ask 3 important questions here. Where'd my glasses go? So the 3 a.m. call, the situation. Why are we waking up at 3 a.m.? What energy or event is activating us in the astral and spiritual realm right now? All right, let's see. Why are we waking up at 3? Wow, and I just saw 336. Which is 3333. Some of you could be waking up at 3:33. And listen, the 3 of fire. Whoa. All right. So you did get the 4 of wands in the first reading, and now you're getting, wow, my right hand is itching. Somebody's getting some money. Ooh, yeah. So you're getting some sort of ideas here about pushing something forward, about also perseverance, more so patience, because you're seeing your ships coming in. Things are looking good, so you want to stay away from the energy of apathy, the energy of maybe boredom or stagnation. You could be feeling like a bunch of different emotions right now. Ooh, blessings. Put it in my pocket. You could, okay, so it says abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Patience, because you are learning something, okay? This card right here is all about learning. It's all about school. Somebody could literally be in school right now. You could literally be learning, going through some sort of a test or waiting for some sort of result to come in from a test. Maybe there's no contact, right? During this, what time are we now? Oh, we're just starting school. Some of you, yeah, you may be like, I don't know, maybe midterms, right? If you're in college or something. But it says good news, financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. And that's what you're doing at 3 a.m., okay? You're getting this abundance. But and this is the energy of anticipation. And sometimes it could be a bit unsettling, okay? I'm also feeling an energy of like your passions being awakened at that time as well. So you could be getting inspiration, new ideas. You could be getting like an influx of different ideas. Some of you could be like in this hold period, like almost like a deer caught in headlights. Like your stomach is in knots and you feel like your head is all lightheaded, or you feel like you're just like stuck. Like, okay, these are all feelings of ascension, feelings of abundance coming in, of something good coming towards you. We're going to read from the book and see what the Three of Fire says for you. Congratulations. This is your golden time of celebration and success. However, it is not the moment to rest yet. You need to keep going with the next project. So step back and review all that you've done, and then create a blueprint for the future. You need to look at things with an eye to the long term. You probably feel good about how far you've come, but no resting on your laurels, whatever that means. It's important to keep the fire of enthusiasm burning for the heights you might still attain. Patience may be required while you await results for your previous decisions. Use this time to explore the possibilities for how to promote your business or talents. Additional meanings: managing people, a thriving business, self-satisfaction, seeking wise counsel, and taking an important job or business travel. Some of you may be expecting to travel as well. But this is a sense of you're learning something, right? You're learning as you go along. And there, like they said, no need to rest right now. It's, you're in this halt moment because you're waiting for something to come in. But that doesn't mean that you stop doing what you're doing, right? So that's how you're feeling. Like you're feeling like you're at a pause, but you can't stop. It's fire, so there's a whole, like, I don't know, like you wake up and you can't go back to sleep. It's like you're really awake, the sun is up, right? It's fire. So you're getting a lot of enlightenment as well when you're waking up. That's what's also activating is your crown chakra. I'm also seeing your root chakra, so wow, from your crown to your root. Okay, so it's a complete alignment of what's happening for you, and that would be abundance. That's Empress and Emperor energy. The challenge. Wow, what did I say? There are no mistakes, guys. I said, and I was going to mention too, the fact that the Four of Wands came out in the first reading feels like, and maybe, because I couldn't get back to, you guys couldn't hear the reading, I had to do it all over again. You get the Three of Wands. It made me feel like you kind of like teeter-tottering between this, I'm abundant energy and I'm waiting for something, right? So, and that's because, like it said, you're closing things out from the past. You're taking a look at things from the past. What you have in your challenge position is the Four of Wands. The challenge position here says, what is being revealed, purged, or confronted in these hours? what the subconscious or the higher self is teaching. So it's teaching you balance. It's also teaching you that you're getting what you want, that happiness is coming, that commitment is important right now. Commitment to who? Commitment to yourself, your ideas, your endeavors, where you're wanting, where you're headed, right? Because the fire signs, they're the doers. They get things done, right? They get the idea, they go after it, they get it done, right? And they also have the magic, right? So you have the magic here. I feel like at 3 a.m. you're tapping into that magic. You're learning how that magic works. Wow, beautiful. You're also learning here what how to work with people. Perhaps you had a third party sort of a situation where now two people are gonna come together. Maybe you had a situation where there was I'm prepared. There was too many people involved, too many hands in the pot. And now you're learning to only deal with the people that are necessary, the people that vibe on your frequency. Why couldn't I get that word? So let's read what the Four of Wands is. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wow, I'm telling you, the Ace of Cups, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. That's what you're where you're headed here is a more truthful connection. You know, you're learning how to fill your own cup at 3 a.m. So that way when this person, because there is a twin flame energy that's coming towards you. If it's not twin flame, guys, it is a soulmate connection, but it's somebody that vibes on your level. You might have, you know, like I said right now, the energy of somebody that you're needing to get rid of. This is about to occur. The Four of Fire. The Four of Fire says, you've worked, excuse me. You've worked hard and now rewarded with contentment, peace, and abundance. The freedom your success has afforded you provides deep feelings of satisfaction. You've safely navigated your way through the obstacles to a place you can feel proud of. Matters at home are rewarding. Someone may be getting married or planning to move in with a partner. Peace and harmony have been established, and now you seek stability and commitment. Now, this doesn't only have to be romantic. This can be maybe a job for some of you. Whatever this something new is for you. You could be leaving one job and entering another. You could be wanting to move out of one home and entering another. This is a home, right? But this is contentment. This is peace. You're knowing that this is coming for you. Somehow you're about to get this stability. But there are things, right, that you're needing to get away from or make room. You need to make room for this abundance that's coming through. All right. The last question is the outcome. And it says, what is meant to awaken or align within us as a result? It shows integration, channel 3 a.m. energy into clarity, purpose, or healing. All right, so let's see. What's the outcome here? So this is very much of a lesson, a teachable moment for you at 3 a.m. It's a teachable moment. It's showing you courage, bravado. I just heard that, bravado. It's showing you to be brave, to be courageous, and to establishing whatever it is that you're trying to go after here. For some of you, it is romance. For others of you, it is everything. I just heard you want freedom. You want to break free from the matrix. Somebody wants financial freedom. You want to break free. You can feel that you're right there. The outcome is the moon. Important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. You're releasing fears. That's the outcome. That's the result here. This is what you're integrating. You're learning to wait and understand what the energy of abundance is. Fire, guys. Fire. Passion. Desire. I'm getting root, I'm getting sacral, and I'm getting solar plexus. That's all fear. You're going to be operating from your higher chakras. Wow. So no more illusions as well. If there was an energy of you waiting for some sort of closure or something, you're not waiting for that anymore. You're going after your happiness. And this is teaching you. This is why you're waking up at this time. This is why you're feeling the way that you are. Because you're learning to be brave, be bold, and go after the things that you want. Drop the fear. You're learning to, I told you, you're learning to tap in, right? You're getting a lot of downloads. Important psychic insights. Events unfolding behind the scenes, release fears. Let's read this. 18. You're learning connection to spirit, because 18 is all about, the major arcanas is all about spirit. So you're learning to connect mind, body, and soul. Beautiful. Everyone experiences times in their lives when they're afraid or insecure. Sometimes these fears are based on external factors you can see, and sometimes worries stem from irrational or unreal concerns. In both cases, it's important to go within and listen to your intuition as to what to do next. Ask your inner self about the source of your anxiety and trust your guidance. So I'm guided to let you guys know when you're sitting in stillness, right? Whether it's at 3 a.m. or not, right? 3 a.m., like I said, it is the hour where the veil is the thinnest, right? So those voices that you hear, that is spirit that is speaking to you. The first voice that you hear will be spirit speaking to you. Anything after that, it is red, ego. It's ego. It's not spirit. So you're also learning, right, to let go of this fear, let go of this 3D matrix thinking, and tapping into the higher consciousness. The angels sent you this card because this is a time of powerful intuition and psychic ability. However, your greatest insights will be about yourself. Embrace this period of self-awareness to overcome past blocks, as I said, right? Here in the situation. What was the situation? The question in the situation? The energy or the event that's activating, right? It's these past events that are causing these fears and illusions that you are getting rid of. You are finding contentment, peace, happiness, joy. Embrace the period of self-awareness to overcome past blocks that have held you back. Awaken to truths about yourself that you've kept hidden and see your brilliant light. Additional meanings. Pay attention to your dreams, unseen events that are affecting you, and illusions. Archangel Haniel has been long associated with the full moon, intuition, and clairvoyance. So it's helping you at 3 a.m. You're being helped with your clairvoyance. You don't know what clairvoyance is? Then go look it up, right? Fear, I use an acronym for fear. It's false evidence appearing real. It's not real. It's an illusion. And how do you dissipate fear? With knowledge. You kill it with knowledge. You don't know something? Go look it up. Okay? Call upon Haniel for help in developing, trusting, and following your spiritual gifts and divine guidance, guys. I do hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, leave it a like, comment, share, subscribe. Become part of the family. Love to have you guys here. I hope this was helpful. I do hope this was helpful for somebody out there, because I know I've been waking up at 3 a.m. And this is the second ascension for me. So, you know, I kind of know how to tap into it. But the first time, it was really difficult. It was really difficult. And I had no idea what was going on. So, this is your first time around. I do hope that I helped you out a bit. And if you have any questions, you got the comments. Or leave me an email, guys, and I'll get back to you. I love you guys. Peace, blessings, and namaste.